everyone, and welcome to another thrilling episode of Embers of Rage. I am your humble storykeeper for these. I'm sorry, storyteller, not keeper, different game. For these preceding evenings. With that in mind, we have a lovely show for you. But let's introduce our lovely bikers, starting off with Angie. Angie, introduce yourself.
Hello, everybody. Yes, it is me, Angie, with no makeup on. You'll just get my tired face today. But you, authentic on the internet, they, them pronouns. I will be playing Colibri Colimar today. He, they pronoun.
Fantastic. Next, but not sorry, not last. I wish it was last, but next up is going to be Cleric.
Hello, my name's Cleric. I use he, they pronouns, and I'll be playing Carmine Face using he, him pronouns. I hope y'all have a lovely time.
And as we quickly get away from whatever that was,
Disgusting.
it's going to be Fabian.
Disgusting. Hi, my name's Fabian. I'll be playing Trick Olimar. He, him pronouns for both.
Lovely, lovely. Next up is going to be Chris.
Hello, I am Chris. Pronouns they, she. I am playing the lovely Aza today. Any pronouns.
Love it. And last but not least, Nick. Go away here.
Hey everyone, I'm Nick, he, they, and I'm playing Jose Dio Ortega, he, him.
Fan-diddly-tastic. With that in mind, before we start, we have a couple things to remind you of. In case you forgot it, content warnings for this bad boy here is going to be fantasy violence, gun violence, gore, blood, familial struggles, body horror, fire, severe weather, romance, and references to sexual entanglements, monsters and monstrosities, presence of drug use, substance use and addiction, and depictions of kidnapping and crime and trauma. With that, if any of this does not float your boat, feel free to step away and enjoy a plethora of wonderful content that is out there for you to enjoy. Also, if you type PH donate, you can give $10 to save these lovely folks here. Give them a free reroll. They use it a lot. They're shitty rollers, so they need as much help as they need here. But also, $20 if you want a little bit of flashback, learn a little bit more about these people. We already have some in the bag here, so some more gives you some more info about these lovely folks. With that in mind, everyone, are we ready for another thrilling episode today?
Do I get Cinnabon?
You could possibly get Cinnabon.
No.
Maybe.
I
If
can
you're
smell
good
it from
enough,
here.
you'll get
If
Cinnabon.
you're
Yo,
good enough.
Uber eats the Cinnabon right now. We need that
No,
Cinnabon.
Cleric,
Betrayed.
no.
Betrayed by face, betrayed by Cinnabon, just betrayed by everything.
First of all, I haven't betrayed anyone yet. So I have no intent. I've never said I was going to do that, ever.
Speaking
not
of
gonna come back with
betrayal, what
Come
is...
back for Cinnabon.
I don't like that.
Speaking of betrayal, there's something that is related to betrayal, which is consequences. Dire consequences. As the crew returned from their betrayal of their prez, Eloy, to the city of El Paso. After finding a safe haven, the crew attempted to make contact with the local Reaver charter, only to find it being overrun with Python's MC, who seemed to have secured a tight grip on the city's underworld with the help of the strange Crimson Stones. Upon further study, the stones seem to empower their enemies to the point of mutation and somehow has ties to the Mayan civilizations. But its true purpose remains hidden to these wolves, for now. Even with the odds stacked against them, the Reavers are able to secure the club president of El Paso, Ivy, and barely manage to get out of there with a wonderful Kia Soul. As the crew celebrated from the recent victory that they needed a long time, one of its members, the dubious one known as Face, went off to the airport to meet with their notorious ex-lover, Lorena, who, in true X-Faction, shot him in the head. That's how life is. But They talked for a while, and for now, our lovely face has a ticket out of here into the life he has always wanted. But is he willing to pay the price for it? For now, we go to the past as we find ourselves following a younger face whose head is full of ideas of the future, but more importantly, love. With that face, you are at this point, the camera kind of panning down, is around maybe dawn, is a couple years before, and as your kind of camera coming in, following you, you see that your cut, the one you're wearing, is not of any sort of position, but rather of a prospect, as you recently have just joined the charter. You're riding through the hills right now, the hidden hillsides of El Paso, that runs a bit away from the city, as it is yet going to be another night with the love of your life. But to do so, since they are Python-ish, or maybe they will be, you don't know yet, you do have to do these meetings in secret, as you are riding off to the road to meet up with Lorena. What's going on through your head, lover boy, as you are cruising down the hillside?
Face is just ecstatic. It's one of those things where Face is writing and feeling good and kind of just like, I'm so excited to tell her the news with some. And while he's writing, he's like, has one hand goes to his jacket pocket as he feels the box there. And he's like, this is going to be a great night.
Great night indeed. With it, the camera pans around as we see that you are not heading towards not sort of the natural escape of this place, but rather a kind of place of silence, of solitude, the local observatory. With that, you begin to make your way through it, and you are no stranger to this place. You have been here a many of time. As you see the guard who kind of runs this place, sees you kind of coming on and kind of gives you a bit of a wave as they open the door, just letting you ride through. With it, you get to the sort of main tower. Park. You can see already Lorena's bike is parked there as well. And in the fashion, in the rules you have set, or the boundaries you have at least, you see they take off their cut, symbolizing of like, we don't bring that here. Energy.
Takes the jacket off and puts it right on the bike.
Fantastic. As you take it off and get up, you begin to make your way up the metal stairs. As you hear sort of the clanking of it, there's a little bit of overgrown sort of vegetation on it. Very lovely place. And you can see Lorena is sitting at the edge of this staircase, where sort of the big telescope looks out, as you see that they are currently setting up kind of a picnic kind of aesthetic for you towards the edge, as you can see the city beginning to slowly light up, as it is sort of that time of the day or night in this instance, as you see them kind of turn around in a very sultry way, very on purpose, kind of goes, hey.
Hey, mi amor. He goes up and like gives her a hug.
Hug back. You're carrying a box with you said, right?
It's in my pocket. Yeah.
In your pocket? Got it. With that, she kind of goes, well, I got some food out, so how about we dine away?
That'd be lovely. And very softly kind of like holds her hand as they sit down.
Fantastic. I'll say some time passes on, some stories are shared, how your day, the sort of basic rundown of a couple just chilling out at this moment. Nothing of greater romantic intention happens, as you two are just chilling in the moment. And as you are kind of a couple of minutes pass by here, is there something you...
So I think at a certain point, Face kind of leans back and is like, so, a couple weeks ago, we talked about the future. I'm doing the prospect stuff at the club, and you mentioned that you weren't super comfortable with me being in, the Reavers. But
Yeah,
I want to say I gave it some serious thought. I don't know if you have.
I have, and I do have my thing, but you did start speaking first, so I will let you go first.
Okay. Sorry, I don't usually get I usually get tongue tied.
Oh, really, lover boy? You tongue-tied?
Yeah. Sorry. You're right. You're right. So I want to make sure that no matter what happens, you're always going to be my number. I have made some close friends. One, it's people who I care about there, but you have made me feel more whole. So, and then Face slowly gets down on one knee, takes out the box that's in his pocket. Lorena, mi amor, I love you with all of my heart and my soul. Would you do me the honor of marrying me?
You see that there is a look upon their face of just like, what is this? And slowly transforms into something serious as you see they hold their hands close to their heart, look you in the eyes with that sort of vulnerability you have seen very few times. Oh, Face. You see they go towards the box and close it, still holding your hand though.
What? What's wrong? What's wrong?
How about you sit on the edge real quick?
Okay.
Sort of motions over to sitting down. Do you remember that story I told you about the moon?
You tell me a lot of stories about the moon. I'm gonna need you to be a little bit more specific.
Well, when I was younger, when I was being raised by my tia, she would used to tell me about the story of a girl who was able to reach the stars above, and in doing so, she was able to find happiness beyond imagining. I've had happy moments with you, Face. It has been a piece that I have not known that too much, and with all the fucked up shit that we do on a daily basis, being with you has been a godsend, in a sense.
I sense a butt coming, huh?
There was a meeting today, with the other pythons, and I had to make a choice tonight about who I wanted to be.
And it doesn't involve me.
You see that they move the hair behind, and you see on their neck sort of the insertions of something of a vampiric form.
Oh.
They didn't force me into it. I want to make that abundantly clear that this wasn't something I went in full-heartedly or without thinking about it, but Face, with the pythons, it's the closest thing I have to a family.
I thought
And-
we could be family.
Face,
It could have just been me and you, and it could have leave
just-
all of this, and we could have just been us, and it could have
it's
just.
it's half of it, Face. I mean, yes, my family, but they gave me something that I haven't felt in the longest of time. And you see that they're able to move. They kind of cut themselves ever so slightly and begin to control the blood. I have power to protect myself, to protect what I care about. I don't want to rely on you for the entirety of my life. I love you, but I'm not some thing to just protect. I know you love me, but I know you, Face. I know what you would do.
I never thought you were weak. I never thought to tell you all I wanted was, all I need was to protect our happiness together. But seems like as usual, not enough.
Don't say that. You're more than enough, Face. Believe me.
You know,
As you see, they kind of getting
he
close.
gets up.
I know it's hard to understand, Face.
No, I understand perfectly fine.
No, you're acting like a
You
boy in the schoolyard right now,
no,
not like an adult.
I'm not acting. Stop telling me how I'm acting. I love you. And no matter how much this hurts, your happiness still matters more to me. You know how fucked up that is? That even in this one moment where I wanted so much, you matter more to me. So please, be happy where you're at. I'm never gonna stop you from doing that. I just need to go. You be happy and powerful and whatever you need to be. And know that part of me will always be here. But I need to go. I can't. I think I've embarrassed myself.
Face, no, you didn't.
And just
embarrass
walks away,
it.
puts
Face!
Shore in front of her to put on the jacket, and then speeds off.
You right off. You think it's raining, but it's not. It's the tears coming off the side of your face, hitting against your jacket. When you think about that night, you don't know if it was because of the club, because you weren't one of them, or the harshest of those truths. If you weren't enough, as we slowly fade back into the present. We focus back on you, Faith. It's probably maybe early-ish morning again. Another day has kind of passed by. Y'all kind of slept it off. And as you're kind of waking up in the, I'm going to say living room. Tell me otherwise if not, but kind of waking up in one section of the living room after reliving that dream. How we feeling? as we relive through this hard memory.
Face kind of, while sitting, hasn't gone to sleep at all, so has just been sitting kind of on the couch and has been fiddling with the ring. Has kept it all this time and is kind of sitting there looking at it and kind of just is just staring into it with no expression, no nothing, of just looking at that ring over and over again and just thinking of the next step.
As you think about that, you can hear from one of like the broom closet of this place, you just hear a from the individual that you managed to secure, if you're going to be kind with it, seems to be awake as well, which means he probably needs some bullshit. So, just another day, another life.
Doesn't move.
Fantastic. I will ask then at this point, you guys are beginning to sort of wake up. You do hear, if anybody's kind of forgotten, Leo, this is the individual that you just batoned or just knocked out immediately upon seeing them, by chance got lucky. But in this instance, you do see that he's kind of rumbling or trying to wake up or trying to get attention. So, if anybody, who is going to respond to this individual as they're sort of wiggling in their sort of room at the moment? You're muted.
I hate. Did I mess up the layout? I apologize if I did.
You're good.
I hate this program sometimes. Sorry, I was asking, do I know Leo?
You don't know Leo, you just know he's a python wearing a reaver skin in terms of like the patchiness. It's not actual skin.
Oh, he's a python. Okay, I thought he was like...
No, python. You kind of learned just from just general questioning right after. All those people in there were pythons. The reavers are not there. So it was a trap.
Ooh. Okay.
So I did a good thing.
Yeah, you did a great thing.
After the fact. After the fact.
I think
you got lucky this time around.
I think all Leo can hear is like footsteps, because I'm assuming they're tied up in a chair, right?
It's literally in a closet, like broom closet, tied up to a chair, single light bulb.
The slow walk, so that each creak can be heard in the closet. I make my extra hefty. Just open it so I'm nothing more than a silhouette with the light behind me. You ready to talk? And like a mama cat, I'm gonna grab him by the scruff of his neck and drag his ass out.
As you just skirting along, at this point, all of you are waking up. In terms of your circumstances right now, for you, Colibri, you know that your mentor's still in a coma condition. Sandra's doing her best to try to alleviate or try to wake them up, but it's still going on. It's only been a day. But also, you did manage to get Ivy out, who's kind of been still recovering, but they're a little bit more vocal and they're able to actually do stuff and help you guys out. As you see, they kind of creak up, making a pot of coffee, going, wiki, asshole! Are we gonna question today, guys, or are we just gonna beat the shit out of him? I'm good with either way.
You're very lively today.
I'm lively because I want revenge. It's the best wake up. As you see, they kind of threaten Leo.
Yeah, well, we need him talking.
A leg gone, maybe an arm. He can still talk.
And just like a stare down. Like,
yeah. Colibri looks over at Theo like, is this how you handle business? Sort of like, eyebrow cocked, like
Watch and learn, prospect. You're gonna need to know how to do this soon. And I'm just gonna, because this is like Tio's specialty, is actually talking shit and being imposing,
Okay.
not actually
Nothing,
fighting.
nothing to roll yet, because again,
Yeah.
it's not. We're not getting anything right now. You're just making a presence, which is again not that hard to do. With your current condition, so how you just gonna rip off like he's got duct tape across his face? Are you just gonna?
I'm gonna to look at him before I rip off the duck, the duct tape,
The duck.
the duck.
I'm gonna rip the duck.
The duck.
This, I'm gonna lean in. This, remember, the silence between your heartbeats will become your worst enemy. Enjoy this peace while it lasts. And just the slow tear of the duct tape.
Oh, what are you, some kind of monk, priest? What the hell? Look.
Yeah.
I don't know what you want from me, okay? I told you that, yes, I'm not a reaver. Surprise, surprise. I'm also a python, but I'm not exactly, the kind. I'm just, one of you, I guess, if we're gonna, put labels on stuff. You just let me go, okay? This is
Colibri, hit him.
illegal.
he hesitates, but then does it.
Give me a
I'm just like-
strength and brawl. I'll do brawl real quick, not melee, not using anything. So unless you're gonna use an item, are you just gonna punch him or are you just gonna?
Just punch him.
Okay.
Strength and brawl,
Yes.
and we have the 2 rage.
Yeah. So 2 of those dice are gonna be rage dice.
Okay. Oh, one fell over the side.
Next is gonna be Trick
So-
doing the hitting.
Everybody
It's,
take a turn, beat his ass.
2 successes and a failure. So
Failing.
2 8s and a 2.
All right. You kind of hit him. He kind of reacts, but you can see he goes, "You punched like my cousin. She's 6."
I start walking out of the room with a tarp in under one of my arms and a toolbox in the other arm, like in my other hand. And I plop the toolbox by Tio's foot. And
What the
then
fuck?
I
ready the tarp underneath them. And then I kind of like move him on top of the tarp.
Hey, I've seen enough true crime. I am not going to be on that podcast. You need to, stop right now. Tell your boy, calm your boy down.
Oh, so you're talkative now.
Hey, you look crazy.
You know what
You
know what I can do.
I can assume what you'll do. I mean, I'm just a little scared for my life right now because you're pulling out a tarp and tools. I just don't think that's productive, right, old guy?
No,
right?
it's very productive because I don't want to do cleanup. And I just tap him on the shoulders and then I just walk back into the room.
Fantastic. If you would do so kind, this is going to be. My question here: would you really go forward with this interrogation, or are you just lying? Lying, straight up. So
Me?
manipulation, intimidation. Yes, for you.
Oh
Trick.
no,
Would
this
you
is
really?
me giving them a helping hand.
Okay.
Basically, I'm making it scarier for both Colibri and Tio. And this is my my contribution. I go back to the room and I just like, Jesus fucking Christ.
You just hear Tio in the background. Holy shit, mijo.
Oh my God, we don't do that. Calm down. Fantastic. So +1 for I will say with that, not having the wrong thing, +1 for this interrogation here or whatever we do. He goes, okay. What do you want to know? I mean, I'm a slightly open book.
Who says I want to know anything?
So
if
you're
I
just
just wanna
torturing
hurt
me for
you?
fun, jackass?
I don't think it's for fun. Why'd you take Ivy?
Because we needed to take out the Reavers. We take out the Reavers, we control distribution of Crimson throughout the city. Huh? Does that compute with you, old man? It's like the 90s when you used to deal drugs, but a little bit
Colibri,
more
hit him.
efficient.
We'll do it again.
You get an extra dice here.
Um, 3 successes, 1 failure.
Oh God, yes.
No extra
yes.
sentences. Just tell
Okay.
me what I want to know.
Okay, we took over. We took them as hostages. The big boss, Lorena, is the prez now. So we took Reavers to a secret place. I don't know where it is, but right now we're distributing a drug by the cartel and they call it Crimson. It comes in a weird ass glass bottle and it's got a lot of red mist and it does some freaky shit.
Like turn your boys into monsters? Even
Monsters, more hyped up, man, makes us even more powerful.
Well, not enough. I did rip one of their skulls in half.
Hey, you look like a guy who's got issues, bro. I don't know what you want to tell you.
Why did you betray your leader?
I didn't betray any leader of a python. We rolled up on you guys. After the heist, there was barely anybody in the city.
Chris, who was the other the old head python that was like that got killed? Sorry, I'm like drawing a blank.
The older the prize, you saw him get killed straight up.
Yeah.
If you were trying to remember who that was exactly, give me 1 second as I go through my own notes here. Luca. Yeah. He's the one that killed Eloy, one of the people that killed Eloy's brother. So
Yeah.
Luca
And then
was
Lorena killed him,
Yeah.
Why did you kill Eloy? Why did you help kill Eloy? Or no, why did you kill Luca? Why did you help kill Luca?
Look, Lorena had a better idea of the future. You know, she says she learned some shit from her ex about, going into the modern age or something like that. It sounded nice. Nice money, especially digital options and whatnot. So we just followed with it. They were better, I guess.
Her ex.
Yeah, that one. So it points over the face. I used to catch that little shit behind the bar sometimes, making out.
You really don't have any loyalty, do you?
Hey, buddy. I'm just trying to live, It's a free economy out here, my guy. I don't know why you're so hanged up. You lost the city. You're not going to get it back. You see Ivy go, the hell we ain't. Be honest with yourselves. You don't know where your Reavers pals are. We got drugs flowing in from every which way Sunday. City's ours. And if I was you, just suggesting you should go find a nice travel agent, find somewhere warm and sunny that isn't here, and get as far away as possible. Because if they catch you, they're going to torture you, and that's not a fun thing for people that drink blood.
Oh my god.
And you drink blood, don't you?
No! I'm one of you. I'm just feeling a little out of energy of late.
I come out of the room in a raincoat and a surgical mask.
Holy shit, Mule.
What is that? What is that? Come on!
And I just stand next to Colibri.
Would you get Colibri as you're punching him again?
2 successes, 2 failures.
Just stop punching me. It's more of a nuisance than actually working. Please stop.
Is it annoying? Yeah, is it annoying you?
It's annoying. Stop. All right?
Yeah.
It's not even effective.
Oh, it's effective for me, so.
Like, whoa. I don't know what else you want. I'm not a freaking encyclopedia here. What else you want from me? freaks.
So, this crimson, where's it coming from?
Again, main HQ, but we don't know where that is. You know,
You don't know
Lorena-
where main HQ is. Who would?
I don't know. You kind of rammed into the building with a shitty car, so I guess those people in the building. But we don't even know. Lorena keeps it down tight. Usually on my phone, we get a message, and
Where was the
I mean,
next
if you want to
pickup
know,
happening?
I don't know. I don't have my phone on me, do I?
You say a lot of I don't knows for someone that wants to stay alive.
Because we stay alive and not asking questions.
Belongings when we brought him here.
In terms of belongings, you saw he did have a phone, he had his cell. You do see there's like a number of places on it. You do see he has a bottle of crimson for himself. More for like, it seems more personal use than actual like to sell. And a gun, pistol, standard. He seemed to be packing. And that's it. Besides the clothes he was wearing off his back.
So, you're basically useless to us.
And a traitor.
I start walking over to a radio and I blast it loud.
Hey, come on. Look, I'm a Radiohead fan as much as the next guy, but he ain't gonna put it that loud. Come on.
Yeah, creep starts playing.
Come on now, come on. One time in this one. A better one.
So, is that it? That's all you know. Nothing. Not a bit of information. And I'm starting to open the toolbox.
Shipping yard. There's a shipping yard. There's that. You want to know that? You want to know about that? I mean, we go there often.
Way to bury the lead,
often.
my guy.
You seem like a reporter type, huh? I see all the cameras and stuff in the news.
Hit him.
Yeah, please don't. Please, I'm begging you, do not hit me. It doesn't work, and it's just annoying. So please, just don't hit me. Just don't do it, man. It's just annoying.
But if he's going to not hit him, not punch him, because he's going to just kick him over. Kick him like in the chest.
Oh, poor man. Make another check here. I'll make this the last one here. Because he's like, there's only a certain point where he's just like, fuck it, yeah, whatever you want.
Yeah. That's 3 successes.
You forget you're a little bit stronger, and as you do, you kick him. You hear something crack as he gets flung across the room. Chair breaks, but he's just still injured enough that he can't really move. He goes, oh my god. You guys are sick. What do you
Would have been
want?
easier if you just answered the questions honestly and not kept fucking with us.
I'm sorry. I like to fuck with dead people.
Shipyard. Where?
Middle of town. Industrial zone. It's a lot of shipping crates.
Who's your contact?
I have fucking phone.
Do we have his phone?
You do have his phone. I think, I would say you, Trix, since you were kind of looking through the stuff. There.
Yeah. I
you
take
would have
his
phone.
I take his phone. Does it have facial recognition?
Yeah, very much.
Yeah,
Say,
I just
gotta
pointed
put
at
a
his
number.
face.
No, it doesn't work. Oh, fuck me.
Apple, the bane of all security.
Yeah. Opens up. You can see he's got wildly unorganized. No folders, no. It's just a bunch of apps. But you do see contacts. You see what's he's using primarily like a legally distinct WhatsApp equivalent. As you see that it just got messages from random people. You can gotta get like a general sense of what, where the perimeter of it is, because they never meet inside. It's always like around it.
Yeah. Okay.
So you're saying this phone has all the information?
It has some of the information, because I didn't like the way you worded that. So how about you just drop me off at a hospital? You know, I got insurance. I'm gonna be there a couple days. You're gonna finish this shit anyway. Just
Face
forget
walks
old
up and shoots him in the
Leo.
face.
Is anybody stopping my? I would say the only person that is going to be able to stop you, easy. You see Face pulling out a gun, getting ready to shoot this man.
No, I'm not.
Fantastic. You look, I gotta go. Wait. He's just
On the tarp! I grab Face and I pull him like close. On the tarp! This is a rental. Gonna have to clean that shit. It's coming out of my deposit. Then I push him.
Just not really reacting. This is not like a normal face didn't even react.
So I have this ban that if I participate or witness a death, I must perform a commemorative rite to acknowledge if I may recover a willpower or instead start the next session. What is it? I like paraphrase this. Essentially, I have to do a roll because the site of the death.
Yeah, I will say, as you see the shot go off, I think it's a little bit of flashbacks as you hear in your mind. You almost very much like, sort of like white noise. How you kind of block things out, and you begin to hear the screams of those college kids again. As you have to sort of take a moment to yourself off to the side in a bathroom. The rest of you just think Colibri's a bit squeamish at the sight of blood. So that's what it just looks like. He just goes off to the bathroom.
Leo wasn't like under our hospitality, was he?
Hospitality is a strong word. Hospitality means that someone that, this was a kidnapping. It wasn't hospitality.
Okay. I think I could scoop by that. All
You
right.
can scoop by this. This wasn't hospitable. You
Oh,
left
no.
them in a closet. With that, you see Ivy kind of goes, okay, so what's the plan here? I'm guessing my Reavers are in there. So we go in, we break them out, we control this bad boy, find out where these drugs are coming from. Sounds like a plan.
I think Tio's gonna stop and look over at Face. Whatever shit you got going on right now, I need you to get it under control for all of our sakes.
What?
Do you see Ivy kind of goes like, hey, look, the kid's a little trigger happy, but he fucking iced a python. They'll be worried about Theo. I know you've been out the
Yeah,
game for a long time, but shooting somebody in the face is just another morning, to be honest.
There was more information we could have had.
You don't have anything else.
50-50. All right, well, it's done. What's done is done. What's done what's done is done. All right.
For once, I agree with the idiot.
All right, let's get ready.
Yeah, Tio like looks like this stinks to all high hell, but he's gonna just give Trick and Calibri a look and just shake his head and go, let's get ready then.
To check the fridge.
What are you looking in the fridge for?
See if there's a Cinnabon bag.
There's no Cinnabon bag.
Cool.
In this instance, everybody's preparing. I think I'll leave it with you, Easy, since you were a little bit sidelining there. What's going on through your head as you're sort of watching all this go down and you double check in the fridge, even the freezer, but you don't think it's in there, but you check anyway. What's in your head at the moment?
Asa was fine before. Asa just is not a morning person, and all of a sudden there's a tarp being brought out, and like Drake comes out in a full little bodysuit, and so Asa just doesn't care. Asa has no vested interest. Fine, if Face wants to kill someone, it's a Python person. I don't care. but their kind of like apathetic morning face is wiped away when they open up the fridge, and they had seen on their phone, because they Face and Aza share locations on their phone, that Face had been at the Cinnabon last night, and so Face was super excited, went to sleep, like didn't see Face, was like, oh, breakfast donut, because that's our thing at Cinnabon. And is just confused at first and is like moving the orange juice around, like, nah, that's gotta be in the back. He never forgets. It's like, and then after looking in the freezer for some like this sign of desperation, has already not been happy by how Face has been acting the last couple days. Because Asa feels very strongly about Face's ex, she who must not be named, coming back around the picture. But the fact that Asa's best friend didn't bring back a Cinnabon donut, because, like, that's their thing. So they're just, it's like that slow close. Okay. Cool. And they're just,
betrayal.
yeah.
The most heinous kind.
That's our Cinnabon, too. Don't know why, but it was.
There's only Cinnabon around at the airport.
It's the only
The only one in Texas.
That's going in your corkborg of like conspiracies. The Cinnabon.
No. My headcanon is that Face and Isa go to the airport just to relax, and what Face will do is we'll point to planes and they'll make up stories about where those planes are going. So that's what the Cinnabons are for.
That is such
And
a dog behavior. Just to,
Asa
watch
just
the
believes
planes.
it. Asa, no idea how planes work, or like why people go into planes. It makes no sense. They're like, oh god, no, like Faces. Totally just like the Cinnabon everywhere, caking their face.
It's random people going like, God damn, what Face with Cinnabon? With that in mind, before we move forward here, is there anything else that anybody wants to do in here before we move on?
Rob the body, right?
I think I'm gonna check on my cousin.
All right, checking your cousin. Theo, for you, you're cleaning up the body. No roll necessary. You've done this a million times. You just that wood, it's not gonna buff out, but you can clean it up right quick, no problem. But as you're cleaning up there and everybody's kind of getting prepared, cousins, you have a moment to yourself.
Hey, you good? You all right? I'm still in a raincoat and a surgical mask.
Yeah. You look ridiculous.
Oh. Yeah.
Was that just all a bluff, or were you?
No, yeah. I wouldn't do something like that. It's just I don't know how things work in this scenario, and I've seen movies, and I thought, hey, maybe.
Yeah, no, this isn't all just Dexter pull out a tarp and,
Yeah.
kill the bad guys because they did bad to other people kind of situation. I mean, I knew this was to be expected here, but I thought I'd be able to avoid it.
Yeah. Do you need anything?
I don't know. I need to figure this shit out. We need to figure this shit out.
Yeah. Look, if you just say the word and we can get your mentor out and we should be fine. We don't have to do all this thing here.
I think a part of me knows that she would want me to keep looking. I think that's what's keeping me here. It's just them.
Mm.
And
Okay.
you, of course, you're here too.
Hey, I said, like, if it weren't for you, then I'd be out of here. So, if you want to go, we can go.
I can't. I owe her.
Okay.
And more than just my life, I owe her my sanity.
Fair. All right. Well, I'll help with the cleanup and should get out of here.
Yeah. You're surprisingly well adjusted to all of this.
Like I said, watch a lot of movies. All right. And I give you a little punch on your shoulder, like a gentle tap, and then I head out.
And Colibri watches Trick walk out, and then they walk into the bathroom and look at themselves in the mirror and pull back their bandana, and for the first time in, I would say, several years, like genuinely with intentionality, touch the scar that's on the side of their head from the change, and have a moment of questioning of how long and what more they're going to have to do until it feels like it's enough.
As you pull your bandana away, just as the finger almost slightly caresses the scar, you can hear, please wait, no! As the sound, almost you see it for a hot second, blood goes across the window before you close your eyes. Center. Find yourself back where everything's right, as you can feel just on the doorstep the wolf waiting to be let out and to feed. But not now. You're in control. For now. As the camera begins to pan away from you, and everybody is either cleaning up, getting ready, a cell phone begins to ring. Trick, you notice it is your phone, and you see it's sort of the ringtone that's custom made for Cecilia, whatever that will be. I leave up to you.
It's
But
Imperial March, but from Star Wars.
got it. You hear the ringtone of doom, and as you do, you see Cecilia's calling you at the moment.
I answer the phone. Yo, did you land?
You hear, Trick, I'm sorry.
What?
You hear the shuffling of the phone. It's very much like she is trying to resist, and you see, hello, is this Trick?
Speaking.
Hi, this is Lorena. It's a pleasure to meet you. Now, I would highly suggest you put this on speaker because what I have to say is not only to you, but to the rest of your fucking little family.
I open speaker and I'm just looking at face.
Hello, everyone. I hope you can all hear me. I know we met previously before, but my name's Lorena, the new prez of El Paso. It has come to my attention that you have stolen one of our members. So, in exchange, we've stolen one of yours. With that, I'm going to make it very simple. We're going to do what we like to call an exchange for those of the younger crowd. I want my python back, along with Ivy, because they don't belong to you anymore. And with it, I will exchange Cecilia back in relatively one piece.
What do you mean relatively?
You should check your postage.
I go outside.
See, there is kind of like a bag that's like, it's almost like an envelope, but it's dripping a little bit, like something was frozen inside.
I open it.
You see kind of the upper part of a pinky finger is in there. That belongs to Cecilia. Just so you know that we're not fucking around.
Yeah, send me the address.
Don't worry, buddy boy. We'll send it right away.
Yeah.
I just want to ensure everyone else is on the same page.
No, don't worry about them. Send me the address.
I'm not an idiot, Trick. You think you know our world? But buddy boy, you're sweeping on the kid side of this.
Can you
Come to
do
the
you do
show.
you understand what I'm saying? Send me the address. I don't speak Spanish. I can get somebody who can translate to make it clearer.
Well, I don't trust you, so you can
Send
hear
me
a
the
gun.
address. I'll
Someone
even text
here-
it to you right now. And I'm just like clicking. And I send them a message.
Interesting that you're texting from my associate's phone.
You called my phone, dumbass. This is my phone.
Sorry, my bad. Wait, can I go? Yeah, I was like, wait a second. But, oopsies.
Walk it back. Walk it back.
Before, you can see they're clicking, they're getting ready, but before they sent it, Face, are you there, my love?
No, Face is inside. Where's the address?
Did you just take the phone with you? or
Yeah,
did
I'm
you-
outside. I'm still
okay.
outside.
Okay. What about everybody? Is everybody else just like following suit, or are you just like letting Trick do their own thing?
Sometimes you
Letting
gotta
Trick
let
do his thing.
Okay.
someone fly.
I
Fantastic.
think
Colibri-
Face.
Oh,
No,
I was gonna say that Colibri is staring at Face. I want to stare and see if I can pick up anything in his demeanor.
Face kind of very casually, I would say follow Tricks outside and kind of stands at the doorway. So I think would hear what like Lorena shout that out.
With it goes, sending the address now. Just tell my ex I'm excited to see him again.
As soon as I get the address, do they finish their sentence before that?
If you want to do what I think you're gonna do, you
Yeah.
can surely do it.
Yeah, as soon as I get the address, I end the call.
End the call. Whether or not that was a wise decision, we'll find out. But
Mm-hmm.
you have this information. Do you relay this to everybody, or are you keeping this to yourself? I'm very
Oh yeah,
curious.
I relay it to them.
Fantastic. So for everybody in the room, you get this relay and see the situation you're in. You see Ivy's like, well, it's a tough break, kid, but I'm not going back. So
Roll to kind of see what's going on with Face.
sure. I will say you are doing a bit of trying to think if it's awareness or investigation. I think this is more of awareness for me.
What's the role to detect traitors?
So wits and
Yeah,
awareness
more
for
like-
you.
More
What
like
am I
gamer.
rolling?
Hit the
For
Cinnabon,
anybody
give
who
you a
wants
plus
to,
2.
My best
Cinnabon.
friend, what am I rolling? This fucker didn't bring me a Cinnabon.
I would say wits and awareness for anybody who wants to like see what's going on here. For my lovely Face here, I'm
Mhm.
gonna say probably a manipulation.
Can it be
And
subterfuge?
I think it was gonna be subterfuge, yeah, because you're trying to. If you're gonna lie about this, you can be intimidating
Then-
about it as well. It's up to you.
So I roll
how
with
you wanna
I
do it.
roll using rage dice, right?
2 of them are gonna be rage dice. Yes.
Okay. Wanna make sure.
So wits and awareness for my folks that are trying to perceive. From my liar here, you can do a manipulation and subterfuge.
Nope.
Well, let's see what he
Okay.
get. Wait, he could roll shit. Never mind, he got 4. So,
Yeah, no.
Hold on.
You can remember willpower if you want to reroll in case you want to do that. And a lovely audience, if you want to help them suss out some bullshit, a little $10, little
you know
bits here.
Little $10.
You know what? I'm gonna use 2 of my willpower to reroll 2 of my dice.
Wow. Okay.
make it
Well, I
crazy.
think
It's just
one.
one. It's just
You're-
one per.
Just
Yeah,
one.
rerolls
Oh,
all
Because
of
one
them.
counts as 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so then do I reroll all my dice or just the ones that I want to reroll?
Just the ones you want.
Yeah.
And willpower, does that's just done?
No,
after
that
you use it,
recovers
or
every
does
day.
That recovers.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
that makes it
for-
5.
Because it's got to be to 5, which is fucking insane.
I'm going to use a
Got
willpower.
a
No, actually,
4.
I'm not.
Ooh.
I'm not even gonna try because I only have 4 on wits and
Can I
awareness.
wits and awareness trick?
Me?
I want to see like how your head is at, because you just found out that like someone very important to you is being held up, and I want to make sure
He's frustrated. He's as soon as he went in, he started grabbing the body and putting it in the tarp and wrapping it around, like wrapping it up.
Yeah, I think Trick is very much not. It's very easy book. He's not very much. He's not actively. His face is a different one here. So I saw we only got a 4. Oh, we got a for Angie. Got a reroll. If you ever want to use it, it's up to you for the future.
I mean, we'll see. Thanks, guys.
I'll attempt with my 3.
Okay.
I don't know shit.
So I'm guessing nobody
Well-
hit 5. So for my knowledge here,
Yeah.
unless
I
I'm mistaken.
mean, I didn't hit 5, but all 4 of them are successes.
I got hit 5, boy. A bad boy.
Yeah.
This is game.
It's only I only have 4 on this
So
roll.
Face,
so-
you see that everyone is trying to suss out your bullshit. What are you doing in this instance to throw them all off?
I think Face just starts. You see Face go like. That's so stupid. And then shoots Ivy in the leg.
Sorry, I need a moment to process this because it was very much how do you lie. That wasn't a big lie, but with
So it's more of, I think the laughter there is, you think everyone interprets that as Face hearing Lorena and just going up, getting mad upset. It's like how dare someone who I love to do this?
fantastic. As you guys are seeing,
You know,
this,
I don't
you
have to shoot her in the leg. I don't have to shoot her in the leg.
Okay,
We don't have to
this is
do
a
that.
very
I don't know if
different
that's too
scene. I was
far.
like, okay, we're
Yeah.
doing this.
We don't have to do that. So I'll take that back. It's more
Mentally,
just starts
you
to laugh.
think of shooting them in the leg, and then it
Yeah,
kind of
that's
cuts to
what it looks-
reality.
It's a
You kinda see-
flashback that's like the
Yeah.
the
I think
imagination.
after
Yeah.
Face starts laughing and it's just like, I have an idea. Ivy.
Out of character, real quick.
Mhm.
When the breakup, this is to Cleric. When the breakup happened last time, was this the same, like, shit that that Face was doing?
No, Face
Last
was
time.
depressed.
Okay, so
Was acting out,
Haven't
but was
seen
also
this.
acting out. Just like act out like occasionally, but never to this extent.
never like this. Okay.
He's full on. We live in a society mode here. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's what it is.
Okay, so Ivy, why don't we act something out instead?
What do you have in mind?
Well, we know where they're gonna be, and we know what they want. We know we're walking into a trap, but it's not really a trap if we know it's a trap. You get me?
Kinda, but even if we know it's a trap, there's only 6 of us here. I don't know, Doc, you coming along with? You see Sandra? No, I'm not touching a gun. So that's not a lot compared to an entire club. So do you have your, I mean, I know I can, but I don't know if all you can. Maybe if we do that, we could probably take them out, no problem. Silence is not reassuring.
It's less of a silence. I think more faces just staring, and then you see. I think Ivy sees face eyes dart to his gun again, and is kind of just like looking at her like, "This isn't really." It's more of like, "Hey."
It's not a negotiation.
Are you kidding me? Theo, come on. You tell these kids this is war. Kind of happens a lot. I mean, you remember the last time one of us gave into our emotions, a little rage, and the shit it caused when Xavier did what he did? Same thing going on here.
A bottle breaks in Tio's hand.
Same old fucking bastard. Fine. I'm not gonna win in a 1v5 here, apparently. Just letting you know, if I die, whew. I know you're part of the club, but we do not take kindly to forced things.
You're only alive right now. Me, as I'm wrapping it, tarp. Because we busted our asses to get you out of there. Now, this person that they have has nothing to do with this. So, we're gonna get them. And we're gonna make sure that they're okay. Now, I don't know about, and now I walk up to Ivy, I don't know about the rest of these people. I respect most of them. But I'm going to tell you right now, just because I'm not a part of your dumb club, doesn't mean that I haven't gotten my hands dirty. So whether you like it or not, you're going. Whether you get out or not, well, that's up to you. Whether you trust us or not.
You see they get up close in your face? You're a lot like your dad. I like that. Pat you in the shoulders. Fine, I didn't like to live anyway. Let's go, I call shotgun.
One moment.
Cool for you, I'm going to the car because this looks like some bullshit I'm not dealing with. It's the reason why I don't have kids. Walks out.
If we're gonna do this, and by fucking God, we're going to do this. We're gonna do this right. And Tio's gonna take out his phone, and I would like to use my 4 dots and allies, Reavers MC, and I'm going to just call everyone because we're gonna settle the score with the Pythons tonight.
You call up very much like you know the old heist movies where it's just like frames. You see phone buzzes, and you see some of these are like, you know, they're a little bit older guys, but just because they're old doesn't mean they don't know how to fuck shit up. And you can see like very much like the signal, the beacon is lit. We must go to Gondor's aid as everybody kind of gets on their bikes. They dust off their patches that they have hidden away in their attics. They go off as an army is going to back you up here. Any last minute things before we go to our break?
I did have one line I wanted to say.
Okay, please.
Like,
say
I
it.
think
Get
when
it
he
up.
ends the last call is when they're like, "What are we gonna do?" He's just gonna be like, "We're gonna cut the head off the snake."
Fantastic. I think on that note, we're going to go on a little break here, folks. With that, go to El Baño, get a snack, and we'll be right back. We'll see you soon. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the second half of Embers of Rage here. With that in mind, my crew, you're given a time and a location. You have a new car as the other one has been tossed out for obvious reasons. But with that, man, yeah, so you can get another one if you want, but kind of defeats the
You're
purpose
Rio.
of getting a new car. With that in mind, the crew make their way in the dark towards the shipping yard and the meat location, as they can feel slowly the home advantage slipping away. The shipping yard itself, as you pull in, is a dark and damp place. As crates upon crates, very much sort of that freight size of various colors and shape, are piled along one another, forming these tight corridors. It is of a late hour, so there are some humans working here for the most part. But the one bright side is the full moon is out. Something you can feel invigorating you. Your very soul, your very essence. As you pull around the corner, you see the vestige of the other pythons. You pull up and see there are multiple pythons as they jump from crate to crate with their red cat-like eyes. And as you turn the corner, you see you open up into one of the bigger areas, maybe sort of like a synapses point where stuff, you can kind of go this way to that way and that way and this way. Very much like a figure 8 way. You see, as you turn, there are various motorcycles all lined up with their lights on bright, blinding you as you pull up. And as you turn off the car, you see they're all pythons, all of which are armed to the teeth. And getting out, you see at the helm of this bad boy is Victor. For you, Theo, this is one of the individuals that killed Xavier's brother, who somehow is still kicking. As you
Not
see,
for
he kind of
long.
pulls up. Maybe not for long. We'll see what happens. As you see, pulls up, makes a big show. Well, I'll be damned. Look at that, boys. I pulled out the old war horse. I think I see the dust coming off his jacket. As you see everybody kind of...
You know, Luca said that too, and you see where that got him.
Luca was an idiot. We're different, you see. We got a business sense, way of how the world works. Luca was stuck in the 90s, bro. We just moved on. I only see 6 of you. Damn shame. Heard Reavers die like flies these days. As you can see, the silence is unbecoming, my dudes. But we're here to trade. You see, snaps his finger. You see Cecilia with a bag over their head are kind of pulled from behind, tossed off into the dirt in front of Victor. Now I'm going to be very clear, kiddos. One false move and you see the fangs retract. Suck all the blood from the body. We, comprende.
Comprende.
Fantastic. First off, where's our boy?
I would have propped him in the passenger seat, sitting with the lights off.
Put a bag over his head, just to sell the illusion a little bit.
All right. And where's Ivy? Here, you fucker. As you see, they sort of pull a middle finger out. Dope, dope. Now, we're gonna exchange. Our boy there's gonna take Ivy here. And then we'll give over your little precious human. A-okay with you, Chief?
I look back to specifically to Trick and Colibri, and I give him a nod.
What's the hold up, fellas?
Oh, I'm just gonna start walking Ivy over.
I think you're kind of getting a little bit halfway. He goes, hey. I said I wanted my homeboy doing it, not you. Don't trust
How
you,
am
my
I
guy.
supposed to get my
No.
friend?
Yeah, our guy is going to come over here.
No. Come on. I'm gonna go there.
Who do you think you are?
Who do you think you are?
Are you serious right now?
Are you serious right now? And I'm just like pointing at his face.
Fantastic. Are you being like intimidating, or are you trying to buy time here?
I'm buying time.
Buy time. Subterfuge and manipulation, if you'd be so kind. Who do you think you are? I'm the one with the gun, stupid. Who do you think you are?
I don't know. Who do you think?
Who are you?
What is
me?
it? Manipulation and subterfuge?
And subterfuge, yeah.
Fuck. Hey, 2 successes.
This is like, stay where you are. You move another inch, I'm shooting you. Tio, your kids, teach him some fucking manners.
If you shoot him, you'll kill me, but I'll get to you first. And you
I like to
fucking
see
know
it.
that.
Yeah. Leo, if you don't get your stupid butt out here. He's asking for Leo to move, which you all
I think
know
he fell
is
asleep.
impossible, so.
You think I brought him here conscious?
Hey, fine, toss the body over there.
And I go and I grab Leo.
All right, slowly but surely, gentlemen.
I'll walk Leo over with Ivy, and you send Cecilia over. This is
All
how
right.
we're gonna do it.
Okay. You make one false move. She's loaded with silver. Not fucking around. All right.
Do we know the boys are in position?
Your boys are very much like they're getting positioned. You see that they're used a little bit more of supernatural abilities to get in here without being detected.
Chris, I have a question. Just real quick.
Yes.
Is there any way I could stealth a bit?
Possible hard.
Not like too bad, just that I'm also walking up behind Tio and
We're
Vase.
Trojan horsing this.
Just very much so. It's Assassin's Creed here. I will say, believe it or not, dexterity and subterfuge to see if you can kind of maneuver your way through this. It's not necessarily manipulating, not lying to anybody, but it's more about, can I be quiet?
Okay. So that's gonna be 5 dice. Let's.
Oh, I'm
see
sorry.
what we
This
got
is
here.
no. I'll do subterfuge because it's not necessarily stealth. You're trying to mimic movement, so I'm gonna keep with that there.
That's a 10 is like a double 6, right?
I'd say 10. I think it's 2 10s, not 1 10. If I'm not mistaken.
Okay. So then that's 3.
You're kind of okay at the moment. You will say that if Tio has to like dodge out the way or anything, you're exposed. So you are very much in a.
No worries. It's more of like they're all addressing them. I'm like the third man behind them all.
Gotcha. With that, it gets about halfway point. You see Cecilia back over their head, walking right past as the two of you go past each other. Cecilia is now walking towards you, Trick. Tio, you're walking with Ivy towards the enemy side here.
Just gonna grab Cecilia, angle my body up, like covering them.
Trick, stay here.
Yeah.
That psycho from my pinky.
Could be worse.
Hey, Trick.
Yeah.
You feel a gun at the back of your head.
Okay.
Gun to your head. Tell me, did you expect this one?
Does Coley May see this?
I'm curious. I think if anything, car front seat, very much you're there, and then he's in the back.
But so do I see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would
What
say
the
so.
yeah. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
I put this at the back of Trick's head.
Yeah.
but
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but it's like a
Yeah.
car seat next over. So
Oh, okay.
like, they're not gonna do anything yet, but you still have this situation.
I just thought, why bet on a losing dog?
Hmm.
So, why don't you just put your hands up?
I'm gonna slowly turn around just with my hands up just to face here.
Hi.
Hey.
Oh.
Your boy is dead.
Tio, you're about maybe 3/4 there, and you hear your boy's dead. As you look behind, you see. Excuse me. Did I just hear my boy is dead? As you see, he shoots the body, lifeless. Just gets shot. Oh, Legion, you got me going, oh man. God
The
damn.
universe whispers in silence, but roars in the birth of a star. And I'm going to activate Stare Down.
What does that do? What is my boy? What
So
does that
this
do?
might get us all killed, or this might buy us a few seconds. So this is what I used originally on Face, funny enough, in the very first session.
Interesting.
And it can be used with any one of me of 2 meters. So all the pythons that are looking at me. Basically, they make a check, and if they fail, they want to either grovel or run away. Because I'm that damn scary.
Okay, I'll make 2 checks here because one of them is a leader and the others are just buddies.
Yeah.
So fantastic.
So I gotta do a rage check though. Let's see if I lose rage. I do not lose rage, thankfully.
Oh, okay.
And
that's fine,
I'm gonna let's see my honors. We're gonna have to use willpower for this one.
Let me know what you get.
I'm gonna use spend willpower.
Oh god, okay. It's 2 down, baby.
Oh, that's beautiful. But is it enough?
I will let you know homeboy rolled big numbers.
Big numbers?
My main guy, not the other, they're separate. Big main bad here, the guy who killed Xavier's brother rolled a crit, so I'll keep that in mind.
Okay, big numbers. I guess I can. You know what? I'm gonna spend another willpower.
Play with fire, son. Let's see what this does.
Okay. That is the max I could possibly get on this roll, I think.
What you get?
I got a 6.
He got a 6 because he crit it and then he got 2 more. So he did get a 6. Other guys though got a 2. You see, he is unwavering, but the rest of them begin to sort of have shaky knees, crumble, scared because they know the legend of Theo. They know this isn't a war horse. This is a monster. And you see, he's like, hey, don't get scared. It's just an old dog, guys.
I'm gonna transform and howl and give the signal.
Fantastic.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, before that, there's something minor that I want to do because we do have a flashback, and if everybody is okay, I want to take it.
Oh, yes. I didn't know we had a flashback. That's awesome.
So for the flashback in the car, all of these things are really weird for Trick, and they slip. They will take Face's gun, take the magazine out, take out the bullets, and put it back in.
Damn.
And then I'm just like, do it. Just do it. Do it. And I just like hold the gun and just like point it on my forehead.
Rick.
Trick, stop being stupid. This isn't some journalist. This is different. How about you put the gun away from your face, you idiot?
Face, like, clicks the gun. And does one scan of the audience to see if Lorena's around?
You do see that Lorena is hiding in one of the nearby crates.
Oh, then shoots.
Yeah.
Then
Jumps
At
in
this
immediately.
moment, yeah,
like
as you're-
fucking the moment it goes, Colby is on fucking face.
as this is going on, at this point,
That's
it's
at
gonna
this
get a little
point
bit hairy.
whatever Tio was gonna do. Yeah, go ahead.
As that's going on, I need a rage check from you, my guy, if you're
Yeah.
transforming here. So give me a rage check, it's just one here.
That's
You know,
8. That's a success. I keep it
With
angry.
you as your sort of jaw clenches, your sort of fingernails begin to lengthen as you begin to and you see shit. With that, from the sort of rooftops of these sort of crates, you see your fellow Reaver members begin to. You are Guru, which means you are stronger than Kindred in many ways possible. As you just hear, it is just a bloodbath between each other. Everybody's just monstering out here in this instance. That was going on with everyone. I am very curious, what is Isa doing in this scenario?
Jesus. I had an idea, and then that happened.
You see two scenarios right now.
It depends on what. I would have had to look for the X to have been able to find her, right?
You can make a quick perception
Well, no,
check.
like Asa wouldn't have looked. It's
Okay.
just in a general passing. If
You don't see
Yeah.
them just generally. They're hidden away
Okay.
at the moment.
it really depends what Colibri is about to do to Face.
All right, I'll give you a moment then. So with that colibri, in this instance, you see the gun clicks, you hear shit. What are you doing in this moment as Face is in the back of the car?
Colby literally jumps this guy. Like, just like, no, not my fucking cousin. Not my fucking primo. And they are, with the sound of the howling, essentially right in, like, over Face, they start shifting into their own glabro. Or, I mean, I don't want to take over anything because I know, is this allowed? Are we getting it back?
You are, at this moment, you're spending it to sort of transform in it. I will say when you howl at the moon, you do get a rage. So you are kind of like
And
giving off, getting back.
so I have that rage. Yes, I also have the moon riled advantage.
Oh,
So
that's
it's
nice.
a +1 rage when I first howl.
All right, so you get 2 from this bad boy then when you're doing that. So, but the first thing first here is you need to succeed on your check. So you were at a 2, so you just need to succeed 1 rage check here.
Okay. So I roll so I have the 2 rage check that we started with.
Yeah, so
And then-
2 d10s to see if you succeed. So you just
Got
need to
it.
succeed on one of these.
Yeah, one of those is 8.
Fantastic. So you begin to transform.
And I
As a-
think. Oh, sorry.
No, continue. You just transform.
I think he's just gonna wail at Face.
Now my question is, are you gonna try to kill this boy, or are you just gonna beat him senseless?
It's a lot of. Let me roll for it.
It's between a melee or a brawl. Brawling is like you're beating him senseless versus melee, which you're slashing him.
Cleric, high or low?
let's go low. Fuck it.
Okay, I got high. So it's beating senseless.
Fantastic.
Just fucking
Strength
wailing.
plus brawl there for me kindly. For you, my lovely face, as you're just trying to do this, either you could try to physically brunt this with the strength and athletics, or you could just try to like slip away here with the
Slip
athletics
away.
and dex.
Oh, slip away.
Dex and
Slip away.
athletics for me then. Tell me, please. So whoever gets the highest wins in this scenario.
Just 1.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I got 4.
Oh. You take 3 superficial damage as you get just beat the living daylights, and they're beating you behind. I'm like, stupid, why don't mira coin? It's just the parrot beating you're getting in the back here. As it's happening, what are you doing in this instance, Trick?
I think I want to see what Ezra's going to do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm very confused on placement of everyone right now. If you can remind me where the fuck everyone is, because I don't,
Yeah, so
I never
it
figured out
is-
where Aza was.
So I'll describe. So big circle at the moment. On all the way on the other side, you see there's just reavers and pythons fighting at the moment. Gunfire, slashing, going through everything. Teal's on that side as well. On the other side, it is the car you pulled up in, and in that car is Colibri, Trick, and Cecilia.
Oh,
And at
we
the
were in the
moment-
car. I thought we were still
Yeah.
outside of the car. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, if
You see,
if
yeah,
everybody thought
this
they were
is why I'm
outside, then you're
confused.
outside at the
Mm.
moment. So, if at this instance, I thought you were in a car, but you're outside at the moment. So,
Mhm.
on the other side, next to the car, you're seeing your boy getting beat up against the car. So, very much this stupid is going
Yeah,
on there.
Colibri is just saying, so she came calling, didn't she?
Aza's
Fuck,
gonna
can
try
you stop fucking hitting me?
Aza's gonna, oh no, Aza's gonna try to get in between them, and in not like not so much like a one motion, but is trying to one motion it a little bit,
Mhm.
with purposes of, because if Colibri even holds back, and I don't know how it'd work in the form if Colibri would be able to hold back for a second, because Aza's going to try to go grab Face's back of his head and do his best to knock him unconscious into the car.
Damn.
Fantastic. They're in that form. They're not the Chronos form, so they do have. You have control of yourself. You're not lost to bloodlust like they
Yeah.
are, so you have control. So if you want to just smash Homeboy's head, you can do it here. It's probably going to be a strength and brawl, and I will say you get a +1 with this
For
because
me?
he's very. Yes, for you, easy. It's +1 as well to this because he's distracted right now. He's he's trying to put his guard up, and he's just getting beat senseless.
I have the
Oh,
card right
wait a
here.
second.
If you're in Galbro, you get +2 to your physicals tests.
Oh no.
Calibri's like, I didn't hear no bell.
One, two, hold on. What is the 10? 1, 2. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 6 successes.
6. I think in this instance, I mean, you can try to dodge
This
this
is my
again. I'll give
highest
you another
one.
shot here, Face. Dexterity, and this is going to have to be a flex again if you try to dodge out the way of this thing, because if not, your head is getting smashed up against the glass.
Sure. I will do another dodge.
Fantastic.
Let me. So that's. It's not. I only have 2 dice for this. So we're gonna see how this works.
Not nimble.
What are you
I'm
Immediately
not very
just
nimble.
jumped.
Because it's dexterity and athletics, so I can't.
I just
do
talked my way out of this.
Just head smash.
And I wanna make it known, Aza's just trying to one hit knock him out as close, or get him as close to knockout as possible.
Yeah.
Because in Aza's brain, this is the only chance Face has to not get killed by Colibri right now.
So I rolled. It was 1 success.
Okay, yeah, you immediately go, I dash out that punch, and then slow motion see Easy coming in, takes you by the head, smacks you on the dashboard, your head reverberates, and then you are on the ground unconscious at this instance. I will say.
Okay.
Because it is, I think, you said 6, right?
6, yep.
Yeah, that's such a large margin, my guy. I'm gonna say for a couple moments, not the whole round, but for you're gonna be stunned here a bit because they fucking reverberated you off a car hood here. So
Okay, that's fine.
Dented the Ford Fiesta.
it's the
No,
no,
not
no,
the
no.
they them.
The alternate.
So Face is just stunned, not unconscious, correct?
stunned at the moment. You think he's
Okay.
unconscious, but he'll get back up because he's a bit of stronger
yeah.
stuff. But you don't know that, so.
Yeah, of course. After seeing that, Kolidi will stand up and just bit on the ground, and then look at Aza and figure out your boy, and then turn to the battle.
Fantastic. Battle is gonna be happening here. Before I do that, real quick, what are you doing, Trick? Are you gonna join the battle, or are you kind of just gonna stay around?
Trick is taking off whatever restraints Celia have, taking the bag
Yep,
off,
just
and
bag off.
tell them take the car and leave.
They're very much like, I'm not gonna leave you here. Are you kidding me?
I chop her on the forehead. Leave.
Leave. Fine. And you see they pull around. No car for use. Keep that in mind. Car is not an option for y'all at the moment. So you're on foot. As that is going on, we cut into this sort of brawl going on. Men are being sort of like grabbed, WD style, pulled up, pulled apart. It's just a mess and amalgamation. As you're going through this, you see in the sort of crowd some guys trying to pull up on you, Theo. You're taking care of them, no problem. But you see very much like a Game of Thrones-esque. You see from the other side the VPs. Hey, Theo! Come on, puppy!
You know what? As much as Teo wants to give into his bloodlust and fight, I think he wants to focus on keeping all the rest of the Reavers alive. So,
Fantastic.
if possible, can I use a leadership role in order to guide our club?
Fair, yeah. Give me the rally speech, bro. Give me the charisma and leadership, man. I will say my boy's gonna roll here to attack you, so you're gonna
Okay.
pretty much have no defense. So he is gonna go for you.
So that's gonna. Would that be charisma plus leadership?
Yes.
Would I also get the bonus for my specialty in pack tactics?
Yes, you do, because you're in this sort of environment. here,
Yes!
so.
8 dice, let's go, baby.
Lead men, do not falter.
Pack tactics.
The gods await.
The fury of the gods.
Fury of the gods await.
All right, that is going to be 6 successes.
Fantastic. What are you doing to lead these men? As you see, these are a bit of mix of like old, middle aged, and they haven't done this in a while, so they're not really coordinated.
They thought they were the storm. But a storm does not define us. For we are the sunlight that breaks through the storm. Just full hamming it up.
You see, yeah! As he just sort of begins to howl, and they begin to
He's just like
bloodlust.
quoting some like from the Book of Guru, because that's like his thing, right? He's like a speech traditional. He's quoting like Psalms or something.
With that battle going your way, but as you're doing that, you feel a bullet grazes you. As you see, this man is coming in like John Wick, taking care of anybody in the way. You are taking, in my instance here, if I'm not correct, 3 points of superficial. Oh no, yes, 3 points of superficial damage.
Is it a silver bullet?
Not silver. He was just lying. He was like, I got
laughs
silver,
in my
so.
folkloric bane.
As you see, shooting you, a bullet's going through. You see he kind of tosses it down, begins to sort of go into his more kindred form. You see sort of the claws coming out, slides levitating off the ground. Come on, old man.
Yeah, I do that, the Henry Cavill thing where he has to charge his gun, his fist up.
Fantastic. As that's going on, going back easy. What are you doing in this instance as you see Theo is fighting with what looks like to be like the leader of this pack at the moment, but there's just a full-on battle happening here.
Asa doesn't leave Face yet and kind of just pokes him on the ground with their foot. Kind of like in a get up.
I'll say in this instance, Face, if you want to wake up a bit here, you can. Still very groggy, but you do feel a foot kind of wake you up.
Face's first thing is going to scan the crowd. When waking up, scanning the crowd for Lorena.
No need. They're still in sort of. You see where they went. You can see they've looked to be gone underground, in what looks like to be maybe an entrance in one of the crates they were hiding in.
So she can't see me, right?
No, she can't see you at the moment.
She couldn't see or hear me, right? I want to make sure.
I don't know about here, but she can't see.
Okay. So, just in case, Face is going to struggle to get up. like kind of lean on easy. Like lean in real close. Like trying to like kind of thing. Whisper something in Easy's ear. And then stab Easy in the leg. And run off.
What are you whispering in their ear? Or are you just being like...
I thought you were going to activate
No.
Easy for a second. Like,
No, whispers just right in their ear. Citrus, and then runs off.
And Aza's gonna grab their leg and fall to the ground.
Fantastic. With that, you begin to... I'm guessing you're going towards where Luena is at the moment?
Yes.
Fantastic. You go in that direction, running over there. I'm going to say for a moment, nobody really notices you. My cousin's here. What are you doing as we are kind of, in this instance, battles going on, things are going at the moment. What are you guys doing?
I know Colibri is jumping in on this fight. Just pissed about everything. I think they're also just trying to let out some steam.
Strength and brawl here as you just clothesline a guy coming in, just like, give it to me.
don't forget to charge your fists.
Let me charge my fist. Oh, that is four. That's 4 successes.
Sarface says, you just clothesline, rip, tear. You are not necessarily getting any flashbacks at the moment because you're just focused on this battle, but it feels so good and it feels right.
I'm
as you
curious.
just take a guy.
What does Colibri or NTO's like form look like?
Oh.
Well, yeah, go.
I imagine that their like faces almost like extend out a little bit. It's not like the full muzzle, but it's like this sort of like half thing, with like their eyes going like the sclera going black with like a golden ring, and a little bit more hair like protruding from like around the face area and like the arms and everything. And yeah, something like that. Very almost like Teen Wolf like. That's the only thing I can think about.
What about you, Theo? What are we looking like here?
I kind of feel like the same way where like the face kind of descends, like almost like when they transform into vampires and like Buffy, you know how like their face gets like scrunched up. I think the hair is starting to extend out to Tio's cheek. And like the once kind of slick back hair does grow a little bit longer. Oh, and of course his clothes like rip apart, kind of like Hulk style. Except for the cut. The cut always stays intact.
Fantastic. And for your other question, yes, the body is tampered in a way as you see fit, because you had time. So keep that in mind as well. As that's going on, we go to Trick. What are you doing in this instance? As you see your cousins going full in, you see also Teal's going full in, so it's just full on brawls at the moment.
I check up on Easy.
See, fantastic. You turn around and you see stabbed in the leg as they're slowly getting up, and as you look to the corner, you just catch the end of face going into one of these crates.
I see face going into one of the crates.
Like a crate. Yeah, you see going into the crate. So you sense of you catch the end of his little stab and leg movement here.
I ask do you want to take care of that? Or do you want me to take care of that?
And with full confidence, you just see Aza rip the knife out of their leg and just brush the blood off on their shoulder. I got it. Don't worry.
I help him up. I do like the
Yeah,
the whole
always.
Yeah.
and I just help them up.
Reviving.
Yeah. I take my
Fantastic.
shirt off and then I start to transform.
Fantastic. Unlike your other team members, you're like, this
Is
expensive
expensive clothing.
Just
These jackets
folded
are
very
nice.
nicely.
I already lost a
Vintage.
jacket.
Fantastic. As you go in and then just, I actually need a check for you, please. I need a successful rage check.
Hell yeah.
Fantastic. You and go into the fray. With that is going on there. As that is happening, you face get downstairs. You see that there's kind of like a porthole, very much in terms of like this is like a false kind of shipping container, and on the bottom you see it's an entrance down. So are you going down in it, or are you
Yes.
gonna? Fantastic. You go down, and as you do, there's a sense that overwhelms you, even impairs you for a moment as you hit water and you smell the putrid smell of the sewer. Oh god, it sucks, but what makes it worse on top of all the waste is the decaying corpses that float in the water, from pieces of hands that have been torn off to victim workers who were just doing a night shift and became a late night snack.
Does like a quick look through, but keeps chasing after Lorena.
Fantastic. You see their shadow, and you hear the echoing. Who did so good, my love? But yet you hide in the shadows. Why?
I'm not hiding. I'm coming right after you. Whatever you need. I'm not leaving you again.
Important question. Are we lying about our intent here?
No.
Be so kind for me then to roll me a charisma persuasion to see if they let you pass a little bit more easier through this place.
All right, that's 6 dice. Let's see what we got. Please, good.
Let's rack it up.
But there is a 1 on the rage dice, so I don't know if that.
Yeah, it's just a failure if I'm not mistaken. So it's just a 1.
Okay, so then still 4.
Fantastic. You see and follow my voice. You'll find no resistance, my love, and we'll be together to take care of your so-called family.
I've already taken care of some of that.
Follow. As you follow suit, I will say, for the sake of expediency, easy. You do kind of come, not in the sense of you see just the tail end of your boy walking off, but you do land in the same instinct. Maybe even worse for you, because you rely a little bit more smell than anything, as it sounds like, oh, holy hell in here.
Me?
Yes, because were you following?
No, I didn't follow him. Nope.
Never mind then. My bad. I thought you were following. Okay, so
No.
with that in mind, then we're going back up top, if we be so kind. In this moment, fight is pretty much about maybe 75% way done, and you guys are killing at the moment. I will ask kind of like the last bits of things we want to do here. As you see, they're trying to retreat back, but they're having a hard time going through. I'll start off with you, Tio, as you're kind of leading the charge here.
I want to pick up and throw Lowe's body that we have loaded with that special surprise.
Fantastic. You just believe is for my guy here.
You just
this is good. You just believe is for my guy here. I'm gonna need a dexterity reflex to see if you can throw him far enough, a good distance here.
I roll 0. He just blows up in my hand. Oh wait, I get a +2 because of
Yeah, you're just physical, so it's
Thank
+2.
God.
My knees.
Yeah, I got old man knees. I'm gonna spend a willpower.
Oh my god.
Damn. All right.
I will say, if you roll low, this isn't gonna be good. I'm warning you
No,
now.
like I have some
Oh my
successes.
God.
I just want to ensure that we succeed. Okay, I'll take that. That's gonna be 4 successes.
Okay, good. Because if you would have got a 1, it would have ripped. The bag would have ripped, and you would have been fucked.
Great.
Fantastic. You do a circle, shock put him
Perfect
through.
spiral.
Yeah, perfect spiral. You see the body lands, and you see just the goes out, and you hear C4, and everybody dashes out the way before it explodes in this instance. As you see everybody just fuck this and begin to just run away in this instance. My other 3 individuals up
Trading
here.
Leo, hallelujah.
With that, Colibri, what are you doing in this instance? As you see, they're retreating. They're like getting on their bikes, trying to get out of here.
They're going to look for Trick.
Fantastic. For Trick,
I'm looking for the guy with the gun earlier.
oh no, he's fighting. He's still fighting with Homeboy here, Theo. So he's still within Theo's melee distance. It's very hard because it's like very Dynasty Warriors at the moment. It's very much just like, I'm gonna get your ass. I just gotta take care of these guys in the way first. But wits and awareness for a perception check to see if you know where Face went.
For who?
For Colibri.
For me? Okay. So Trick is
I'm
trying to
heading
watch-
towards Tio and douchebag.
Got it. So wits and
Douchebag.
awareness. Where is awareness? Where's my awareness? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Okay.
Rates and awareness.
Ooh. I just got 3 10s
3. Woo!
out
So
of
that's
4.
So
So
4,
it's a
5.
Yeah, 5.
Huh?
So 2 10s is 4 successes, and then you got 1 success from the other 10, so that's 5 in total.
Okay. Yeah. 5.
Fantastic. As for sake of expediency, you know where they went beside the crate. You can sort of follow the footsteps. You know where they went.
Yeah, because I think Colibri had thought that he was like out for the count, but then
You see,
noticing
not there.
the body is gone, and then they're like essentially like they start going over.
Fantastic. Easy. What are you doing in this instance? As you see, Colibri is going to where Face did go.
They're gonna
And-
try to go to Calibri to stop them.
You get to that end. You can get there. What are you saying to Colibri?
Aza's just gonna stand in between the crate and Colibri
What are you
And-
doing?
and just looks off to the side. Follow me for just like 2 seconds. And
Give me one good reason why I shouldn't go down there and kill him myself.
because he has a plan. If he comes back alive, he wasn't actually trying to hurt anyone. But if he doesn't, then he's dead. And somebody else did your job for you.
Fine.
You need a
He'll
knife.
go with you.
I was gonna say, like, freaking Asa just holds up the knife at the end. You need a knife. Just kind of
You need-
looking a
you
little
need
dumb
to-
in like your form, like
Yeah. No, I
I
don't.
don't really know how to use them. Just kind of tosses it behind
Yeah.
him, and then oh shit, wait, it's not even mine. It's Face's. He might need that later, and like picks it back off the ground.
Fantastic. That going on there, Trick, you see this old guy, or the sort of vice president here, is charging, because while Theo's living in the moment, he's like basking in the sun. Homeboy's getting ready to just unload a clip on his back in this moment here. As you see, he's very much in vampiric form, floating up the ground, but still is using the gun.
I am gonna charge him.
Fantastic. Give me a strength and... I will
I'm
say
gonna fish
brawl.
hook him. Actually, I'm gonna grab him and fish hook him by
So-
the mouth,
So is this kind of some sort of art?
kind of
or
like
is
a
this just
grapple.
Okay, so I think it's still gonna be brawl, if I'm mistaken, unless you can think of something else. I think it's
I'm
just
I'm
brawl
I'm
here.
fine with brawl. Yeah.
Yeah, strength to brawl. He's gonna try to roll the same to see if he kind of just, shakes out of it.
Ooh.
Mm.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay, let's see. You did all right. You did pretty good.
Okay. 7 with a whatever you call the messy critical, brutal critical.
It's a 4. Jesus. So wait. So is it 7 in total and that, or
And
is it,
a brutal one of the
so
critical
that's
is a brutal
that's
critical.
11. Oh my god. I
No,
think
7 in total. In total.
7 total. Okay,
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god. All right, 7 total. Got a 3. So you managed to sort of with that tries charging in. You come in, put him in a headlock, or try to like grapple him in this moment. You see he's indisposed at the moment. Teal, you turn around and you see that you have a clear shot of the guy. He's trying to.
Oh,
I,
I don't want to
like-
take Trick's thunder though.
I grab
Oh, it's
him
up to
by
you.
the cheek, basically finger in
Ooh.
the mouth, and I yank him down.
Fantastic. I say you do get him down, so you do have him like down in position grappled at the moment. So he's very much in your grapple deal. I mean, it's up to you. If you want to leave Trick to do this, you can.
Does it? So I'll ask Fabian this. Does it look like Trick is trying to set up the shot, or is Trick just having his
Oh,
own fight? There?
Trick is mad. Trick is trying to kill this guy.
You know what? I think it's time for the cub to start running. I
This
think
is.
I think he's
Yeah,
good.
I will say, for a question for me, is this the first time Trick has killed someone with intention?
No, because here's the thing. Trick has a flaw of a dark secret. And all this time, he's saying he didn't really kill that guy. He didn't really mean to kill that guard. Didn't really like it. Doesn't know what to do. He actually does like it. And
Real dark courage energy. Got it.
exactly. And at this point, Teal gets a glimpse of Trick and what happened to, like, who Trick is now after all the things. Trick is basically stepping on this guy's the back of his knee while he's like kneeling, and this guy is just he's basically grabbing him by the whole side of the cheek, and whispering, so you wanted to eat, my friend. Well, I'll make sure your mouth can fit whatever you want from here on out. And I am going to just open Sesame.
I would say this is too cool for anything to roll, but as you do, you see grabbing him by his cheek, you
Yeah.
just hear him gonna go, just like your dad. As you just, it just hangs off.
I don't
as you
stop.
just- oh, okay. You just go full on.
I don't have to describe what Trick does, but
Yeah.
it doesn't stop.
It's horrifying as you just, like a can opener in a sense. With that happens there. Dealing with that, we go back downstairs. Face, you are walking, and as you do, with little to no resistance, you find yourself within an opening of this sewer, kind of where the processing of all this waste goes to. You can see that there are various red crystals growing within various sections of this place, similar to that of the stone you picked up. As it glows bright, and you can feel rage emanating off of it. You can see in a corner there's a processing of refining the stone into a more mistier form. As you see, there's a whole setup down here, but none of that matters. As you see your paramour, your love, your life, in their attire, sitting in the middle. their hand extended. You remember that question you asked me so long ago, Face? I think I'm ready to give you an answer.
Face just has such an elated smile and is like, and I think I'm ready to ask again. Just me and you. And pulls out the tickets that it got before. Just me and you.
I
It
always
hasn't moved
wanted.
forward.
Fantastic. They are moving forward as she just goes. I can feel the sun on our faces and the ungodly amount of sin we will commit. As they get closer and closer. Please, ask away.
Face drops the tickets, goes over to her, and wraps her in a hug. And says, I will never leave you. But, well, does she have anything to say before I do what I'm about to do?
No, she's just letting you speak. Have your peace.
The hug grows tighter.
My love?
The hug grows tighter.
Stop, you're hurting me.
The hug grows tighter.
I'm going to need you to make a strength
Oh, I'm
roll.
transforming.
Rage check for me first.
Well, I can do this for free.
But you still have to make a rage check
Oh, I
for
thought
it.
the mic rage check?
It's
Okay.
it's in terms of like you have to see if you can go through the transformation.
I rolled a 1.
You just lose rage, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, I
you
don't
lose
think
rage,
it
but-
fails. You just lose rage. You could still transform though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then yeah. No, still transform. Because I think this is also hurting Face. Like, Face is transforming, but it's not out of rage. It's out of pure sadness.
Fantastic. As you can hear, I always knew you were on their side. I'm still going to need an a strength. I would say athletics in this moment because you're not necessarily finding them in this instance, so you're just trying to hold this. You're gonna roll
Strength,
as well.
athletics,
Yes.
and I roll with 2, right? I got a +2 for
Yes.
this, so I can roll 5 dice.
God damn it. Right. Maybe it's
One,
nope. That's 1.
2, 3, 4. I rolled a 4.
Fucking 2. With that, you hold the hug in this instance.
And as Face transforms, for those of you who are wondering, Face, the fur on the fur that starts appearing on Face and Carmine becomes like this light brownish with these spots, and you see Face not become more wolf-like, but become more hyena, and just starts hugging and hugging. And it's just like, oh, mi amor. I love you so much, mi amor. But no, I love me more. And then is going to bite her head off.
Give me another one of these bad boys here to see if you succeed.
So same 5 dice.
Yeah. They got a shot. They got a
fuck.
shot.
You
They
get,
critic. They got a shot.
if you're in
guys
like
know.
the big form, you do get a +4 to this.
That is a +4 and a
plus
+2. So,
4?
well,
Yeah.
yeah.
If you're
I
in
thought you
like
were-
the big boy
Are
form.
you in Chronos? I'm
Oh.
guessing you're in Chronos.
Yeah, I'm in Chronos.
Yeah, it's +4.
So okay, so then that's 3 successes.
They got a that's 4 and then so 5. With that, before you're able to bite off, you see they raise their hand from the waist. You can see it isn't waste, it's blood, and you see they move it like the blood bending. You see it begins to as it forms like these sort of ice spikes and goes in direction as you have to dodge out the way, releasing your grip. You see that they go off, shock gate going off, sliding on the grate as they kind of go towards the chemical table. Fine. You want to be a monster? I'll show you a monster. And you see that they take what looks like to be one of the vials of crimson, take a hit, and you see they begin to form.
Even before, I'm not even gonna let them get all the way through. Jumps on them again and just teeth gnashing while just laughing the entire time.
Give another hit, bro. Let's see what you get.
So, wait, the +4 I'm confused about. So does it? If I roll 3 successes, would it be a +4 on top of the success?
No, you roll +4 dice additional.
4
Oh, I
extra
didn't do that.
dice. Okay.
I didn't roll the 4 extra dice.
So
My
4
bad. So
extra
that means I
dice for anything physical is 4 extra dice here. So.
Okay, so we're
So in
rolling a
this
lot
case,
of dice.
this is
We're
going
rolling
to be
9.
a brawl in this instance because athletics. Now you're
Okay.
actually fighting stuff. Still strength though.
Okay, so this is still the same. So this would still be. This would be 8
Strength
dice.
and brawl.
Yeah,
So yeah.
okay.
So
Is he using his claws? Because that's +3 damage.
that's damage, not rolling. So that's like in terms of like the
Okay.
end of it, like when they're doing damage and stuff. So
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 successes.
4 successes.
And I know I'm gonna reroll that. I'm gonna reroll. Let's
Okay.
just go the 4. Fuck it.
Make sure
fuck
they're
it.
extra.
I need this to end. You're not getting a boss battle, loser.
We'll fucking see.
Deny
Uh,
Chris his villain monologues.
That is that a 7 or 1? That is 7 successes.
7 successes, so it's 3, so it's a 4-shot difference. You get a good hit. They looks like they need one more in order to finish them off, but as you do hit them off, you see they transform. You see spikes begin to come out of their back, almost like if they were impaled by this red crystal. Grow to your height as you see they form into this monstrous Nosferatu-looking creature. And now they are going to attack as well. So you can do one more round here. You just need to get another hit and succeed. But in this instance, they're in their own kind of form, so it's equal footing here.
Okay. So Face is going to, I think, with like still smiling, still laughing while in this giant wolf form, because when they're in this wolf form, they can't control their emotions, but tears streaming down, and just mixed in of just this wild laughter and just just like laughing while doing this, and charges and tries to get one more big bite. So 8 dice.
Yes.
You're
roll
not
for that.
okay. Okay. No.
I'm just counting for myself here, so I'm doing my counts. 1, 2, 3.
Anyone want to give another reroll, champs? Gamers?
think
Anyone
you
else wanna
Uh,
do that
you
in
did
chat?
get one from Bad House RPG. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Actually, hold up. Something's. I feel like something's coming in right now.
Wait,
Hold on.
What is this?
that? What is
Hey!
that?
What is this?
Oh, what
What
was
is
that?
this?
Yo, what's going on?
Oh, what was
going on?
that?
What's going on? That's 2 different rerolls from 2 different watchers. That's fucking.
Always let the
wild.
homies put down their toxic exes.
What is this?
Yeah, are we counting that as a reroll? We don't have to. Hold on.
Yeah, it's in there. You count it.
Let's go.
Count
Let's
it.
fucking go.
Let's-
Uh,
It's a motherfucker. We gained the system. We gained the system. It was
we gained the system. We gained the system. We gained the
Backspace,
system.
code, debug mode.
Okay, that is going to be 5 successes.
Believe it or not, 5 successes. So you are at a stalemate. You come in. It is very much you are holding hands, almost like arm wrestling in this instance, as you see. I gave you everything. Was I not enough for you?
Oh, you were always enough for me. Then again is going to. I think in this moment where they're like pseudo holding hands, flashes back to a moment of the two of them together, like at a park, in a picnic, where Faith and them are holding hands and they're laughing. And then this quiet moment of seeing like he brushes like her face, like the hair away from her cheek. And it's kind of just like seeing how beautiful she is. And then slaps back to the present moment, takes his hand and tries to take his hand and kind of break her neck or like from that position.
Fantastic. Give me another roll here.
Oh my god, yo, I'm not good at this shit.
Shit, you
Fuck.
decided to go 1v1, son. What you going for? Go 1v1.
You got
You
another
showed up
reroll
quick.
ready.
You got another reroll.
You got another reroll. You need a third reroll. I can do that.
You need it. I got you.
That's-
Whatever you need, I got you.
I will be using that other reroll. Fuck me. I'm not good at this shit. Why did I decide to do this? That's going to be 4 successes.
4 successes. I will say in this instance, I'm not gonna what this roll is at this moment, but you do try to break their head, but with that, you are a little bit too strong in this moment. You see, they crash down. You hit so hard that you break the railing. Pieces of it fall out. With that, they try to, in this instance, grab you along with them. You do manage to get down. You fight for a moment, a little bit midair, as you hit into one of the nearby canisters, claw. But with that, as they push you off, you manage to hit just a part of the solid ground. It does hurt a bit, taking about maybe 3 superficial damage. But they are a little bit more unlucky in the scenario. As you see one of the metal spikes from it that hits, they immediately as they get impaled into it. In this instance,
Yikes. Rest in
they
pieces.
are impaled in this moment, slowly transforming back as sort of the black blood oozes from the area.
Face transforms out, starts slowly transforming out.
I'm gonna need a willpower check, son, if I'm not mistaken.
How do I do that?
For help me out here, Fabian. Just double checking for my knowledge here.
So, you spend 1 willpower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Then yeah, I'll spend the willpower. I have 1.
All right.
It'd be my second to last one.
Fantastic. With that, your rage is also going to be set to 1 as you're leaving that. You transform out of it, and you can see that as you're getting closer, your clothes ripped from, very tattered and ripped from where you transformed. You see Lorena extends their arm out as if they're reaching to the stars as they're talking to themselves. Do you care to listen?
I think Face will sit down next to her. Fish something, because I think they still have like ripped up pants, but managed to keep one thing in their pocket. Pulls out the ring. And while she's talking, just slide it onto her finger.
And as you do, you see they half-shakingly move their hand, looking at this beautiful stone and say, I can see the star. As they pass from this existence.
Adios, mi amor.
As you are consoling with this, you notice something on their arm that they didn't have before. A sort of purplish looking stone of crimson, same material that you've seen before, but of a different color, something that has not been seen around, that they wear it as a bracelet.
Takes the bracelet. And then I think just kind of chuckles to themselves and just like, I'll trade you jewelry for jewelry.
you leave the body here, or do you take it up with you?
I leave the body. Starts climbing, looks back at it one more time. Does like and like kisses her forehead. And then walks out.
As the shadow of you dissipates, the lights slowly begin to turn off one by one, leaving your paramour forever in the darkness. For my others, it is a bit of a rowdy celebration upstairs. You see that multiple Reavers are coming in. You see that this place was not only their base of operations, it's where all of sort of money, weapons, drugs, whatever, this was the hub of their organization. You now have control of it. You have the Reavers to back you up as you find there are other Reavers here that were taken, being held hostage, maybe for some negotiation later on. But you double your forces in one night and have enough weapons, money, and resources to gain control of this city, to have a little bit more of a beachhead, if you will, for your revenge. But as you do, you all see a beaten, bloodied, and smelly as hell face make their way out of the hidey hole that was in that crate.
Ah.
Aza's just looking in between Colibri and Face real quick.
Yeah, I was gonna ask for clarification. What is it that Aza was going to show Colibri? Or was there something that you were going to show, or you were just asked him to go with you?
I was asking Colibri to walk away because like
Mhm.
I didn't know if anybody could hear anything like that.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. I think Colibri is just going to look at Aza and then give her a slight nod.
Face walks right up to Iza.
Aza just is holding the sharp part of the knife, the handle towards you.
Takes it back. Like, we'll make sure, like, it cuts his hand, and it's just like, I'm glad you remembered. Citrus is a dumb safe word.
I'll bring up Cinnabon later, but what the fuck was that?
Putting an old demon.
And you see this like tiny smirk come, because I feel like Aza would have an idea and nod.
And I think Face will legitimately go in for a hug.
Aza would accept and give you a big hug back. Aza would kind of like knee you pretty hard with their good leg on the side.
Deserved. But I think as they do the hug, only for Iza to hear, thank you for trusting me.
We need a new word.
For sure, we need a new word. Citrus is so hard to work into conversations.
Terrible.
I was thinking of like
even-
6 different ways
I
to
don't
do
even
it.
understand what's it. I feel like from the outside this looks so weird because now they're just like
Just
loudly
like,
whispering in each other's ears. Like citrus is such a fucking weird word.
Citrus is such a weird word.
You were really fucked up the day you decided that, but that's also because
Yeah.
I had you try the white with the dark ones in the cup. And
Yeah,
it
I
was a lot.
don't know. I think we just thought it was funny, and then it just kind of devolved from there. But no, I do owe you. I actually, and then from still wearing the busted up pants, from their back pocket, pulls out. Oh, I forgot to put this in the fridge. It's a Cinnabon, crushed up,
Just
mashed up,
crushed.
crushed up, mashed up.
Crushed, sloshed in sewer water, fucking just
Sorry,
the
I forgot to
nastiest
put this
thing.
in the fridge. I was thinking through a lot.
Yeah, we'll let this one slide. And they kind of just Yep, and it fall, most of it moist now, just falls from their hand, leaving like this tiny little bit. Like, is everybody else still in their forms?
I think only B would have switched back.
I would have just about turning out of it.
Tio, what about you?
Tio is transformed out, and he's looking a little bit ashamed of himself, especially being behind Trick and just
You're noticing that
everything.
Trick is just smiling. A little proud of
Just-
himself.
generational trauma in full fucking effect here, you know. But I do
You
think
fucked
like
them up.
Well,
I
he's just-
do I do
fucked up.
think when they're all hugging out, I think Tio does, to whoever can listen or whoever would hear, he would just say, times like this we need to remember the storm doesn't break the lighthouse, it reveals its strength.
Theo, I don't really understand a lot of the words you say, but it sounds
Yeah,
kind of cool.
honestly,
I don't know if
y-
it's the English, but
no, it's not. It just doesn't
No.
make it's just. But
I think I need to
Okay.
write it out. Can you write these down? Do you have a book?
I can
Actually, and then like Aza's going like this, and never mind. I won't be able to understand anyways. I'll just trace.
but I do think that there is like a hint of respect as Tio looks at Face. Because like in Tio's mind, Face has done the one thing Tio has never been able to do, which is get rid of his boogeyman.
I think, yeah, I think Face. You look at Face, and Face, the eyes of Face, it looks like a burden has been lifted off a little bit.
Yeah, sorry for beating your ass, I guess.
First of all, you didn't beat my ass. I let you. I was in character. I was doing
Mm.
something.
Okay.
I had a whole plan actually before
Mm-hmm.
Trick took my bullets out of my gun. Someone took the bullets out of my gun, which was
Okay.
weird. I had a whole plan and idea of everything I was gonna do. It did involve shooting Trick in the leg.
Mm.
So
Yeah, well, next time don't try to shoot my cousin. And I won't beat your fucking face in. Face.
first of all, again, I let you do that.
Mm-hmm.
All in
Yeah,
the sense
of
of
course.
acting
Mm.
in the
Yeah.
scenario that we were doing.
You just see like Asa behind Face, like looking at Kleber, going,
I'm walking.
was-
I'm walking up
Mhm.
all crimson.
Yeah.
Who's getting shot in the leg?
This is Dragon Age.
What the
Oh.
what the fuck happened to you?
I look at Tio and it's like, rough fight. Where's my shirt? There it is.
You'll get used to it, unfortunately.
Can we like go sleep for like 3 days or something?
Yeah, I for sure need a shower.
Yeah, can you make sure to limit yourself to like 10 minutes at most and not 3 hours?
No, I don't think I will.
Well, I guess we're all sharing showers.
Gross.
I don't know if we understand the gravity of what just happened here, but the pythons are gone.
Oh. That's
We-
a good thing or a bad thing?
That's a really good thing. We did what Aloy could never do.
Speaking of, we took out one guy. We took out one. So are we all still down to kill Aloy? I just want to make everyone on the same page here. Renewed interest, Also, there was a whole fucking drug crimson mist factory in the sewers now.
Yeah. Aloy allied himself with the cartel. I don't know. That's really the choice now. I mean, we have the power. The club will prosper. Is your revenge sated yet?
It's like we need to go to Mexico.
Well, if he's going, I'm going. So, fuck it. Mexico.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Trick.
Yeah.
Coming to Mexico with us? Were you cool just being all
I mean,
goopy?
I'm just like gonna sit down. Looks like there's a story here, so give me time to get my camera and pull it over.
Rule number 1. Never abandon the pack. Even if they are a bunch of shithead kids.
I think with that, the camera slowly pans away as for the first time in some time, you all feel like a family. But as the camera pans away from you in one last scene, it finds itself in the thunderous thunderstorms of the desert. Eloy is walking, very much in a hitchhiker-esque attire, until a wolf, a dire wolf, forms along the side with red eyes. It seems they made a play in El Paso. I can only assume they're coming here. The wolf acknowledges. We were 3, now we're 2. Gives us a little bit of balance, no? I suggest you vamp up your production, because they're going to be crossing anytime soon. And I hope we have no problem taking care of them. I understand. I'll increase your profits 50-50. Sound like a deal. The wolf begins to walk off. Deal it is. And that is where we shall end it for this episode of Embers of Rage. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. All right, with that, thank you everyone for joining us for another lovely episode. With that in mind, we're going to go in reverse order here in terms of plugs and where people can find you on the interweb, starting off with Nick. Give it a go, buddy.
Oh, shit. Hi, everyone. I'm Nick. You can find me at Nobleman Nick. I played Theo today. Stuff that I have going on. Let's see. We just dropped for our Patreon and backers and people on the Eldritch Automata waiting list. We just dropped the first pilot episode of Neon Exodus Evangelion, which is awesome. It's been a huge undertaking and probably the best remote play I've done to date. In terms of that, Eldritch Automata, the quick launch will be coming out soon. The free, give you a little quick start, give you a little scenario. I'm about 70% done laying that out, so look up for that. And yeah, I had a great time, so I'm glad to be on this show and back at it.
Lovely, lovely. Next up, Chris.
Hello, hi, I'm Chris, aka D&D Imposter. You can find me making really dumb memes on social media. That's all I really do on there. And besides that, I'm currently in a Vampire the Masquerade game with Vancouver by Night called New Blood, where I play a ministry member that causes no issues at all. But that's all. Everything else is soon to come out.
Lovely, lovely. Next up, Fabian.
What's up? Hi, my name is Fabs. Fabian, producer here at Badhouse RPG. You can find me over here. Or if you want to check out my comic stuff, you can check out Twitter at Rockets and Pens. We currently funded a Kickstarter for a cultural horror story called Balikbayan. We are going to arrange stuff, so if you weren't able to pledge, you'll be able to grab a copy. So give me a follow so you can have updates on that. We are going to be announcing a few more things in the next few weeks for our AAPI month offerings here on Badhouse RPG. So stick around for that as well. So just give us a follow over here and on Twitter for updates, and that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Fantastic. Cleric, you up next?
What up, local fuck up cleric here, murderer of girlfriends. You already know. If you want to catch me, the most important thing right now, other projects you can check anytime. The most important thing is this Saturday and the next coming Saturday, MFA is doing a charity live stream for a friend of ours to help them get out of homelessness. They raised up most of the money, but we still want to push them through to get most of the money they can. So we're gonna be doing a charity live stream this Saturday at 3 p.m. EST. We'll be doing variety game. Actually, no, this week will be horror games, which me and Joe are bad at and horrifying at, and it will probably piss our pants. And then the next week will be a variety stream of just getting drunk, having fun, reading fan fiction, horrible fan fiction. Oh, not horrible, but reading fan fiction and seeing how that goes. So please, if you can, tune in, and even more so if you could donate. If not, just please tune in for a good cause.
Fantastic. Angie?
I'm Angie, agonthetic on the internet, they, them pronouns. You can find me on Sunday nights at now 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have moved it up a little bit over on Tales Archived for Known Realms Kalesh, our ongoing 5e campaign. We are 63 episodes in, so that's very fun. You can also find me next Monday over on Just the Humans channel for our last episode, depending if we do complete it, we might have an extra one, but last episode of our One Piece saga game, which has been super fun to do. And yeah, future stuff in the future, not announced yet, but that's me.
Lovely, lovely. Before I get to my stuff, one quick thing to remind you, on this lovely channel, we are not the only show airing on it. You can catch Feast and Famine, a Fate's Day of Night inspired City of Mist game hosted by the wonderful Josephine every Monday at 5 p.m. Pacific, that is 8 p.m. Eastern. You can check those bad boys out there. In terms of me, hello, I'm Chris, and I have been your humble storyteller for these preceding evenings. You can catch me on the Twitter while it's still alive at VO_Colon, COLON. If you want to catch me again this week, Thursday, on Taino Tales, there we go, my channel, we have another episode of Forsaken, as we're having a little bit of a flashback as we see a innocent juvenile god killer. It's gonna be a fun time with a lot of drama and backstabbing. So if you love that stuff, go check it out. But with all that in mind, thank you for joining us for another wonderful evening, and we hope to see you again next week. Until then, everyone, bye-bye.